Welcome to the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Today we're going to look at the Disney's Muppet Christmas Carol Spirit of Giving game. Here's all the components of the game. Here's the cards to be playing with. There's a total of 53 of them. There's 14 gifts, 4 story tiles, and then of course the instructions. Now the cards come with 7 different characters and 1 wild card. There's also 7 different colors. Now each character will have 1 of each color, and then of course wild cards count as the same color and all characters. The 4 story tiles, of course, is Scrooge, past, present, and yet to come. And then, of course, there are the 14 gifts. There's 4 of each number, except 1 and 5 has just 1. Now, they do a really good job with the instruction booklet. The rules are pretty straightforward. I like the little art they have on it. It's really nice on the back. They also have a little bit of art right next to the how you win. Let's look at the setup. Turn all the gifts face down, mix them up, and group them into the center of the playing area. Shuffle the cards and deal out 3 cards face down row in the front of each player. Each player turns over 2 outer cards face up and peeks at their center card. Players always can look at their face down card at any time. If all 3 of your cards have the same color or character, including wild cards, you want to make sure you replace any of the cards with new ones until all 3 no longer match. Next part is preparing the deck. Divide the remaining cards into 4 stacks of about the same size. Place the stack on top of one another in the order shown. With Scrooge on top, place the deck in the center of the playing area. Leave room for a discard pile. Take the Scrooge tile off the top of the deck and place it nearby where all players can see it. The first player to sing a Christmas carol takes the first turn. How to win. Complete sets of Muppet cards in front of yourself or other players to earn gifts. When the gifts are all given out or the deck is empty, the player with the highest scoring gifts win. So on your turn, you choose a story tile. Do what it says. At the beginning of the game, you're going to start with just Scrooge. Then you're going to check to see if you complete a set. If there isn't any, you just go straight to the next person's turn. But if there is, when any player has 3 cards in front of them with the same color or character, they must immediately flip over their center and announce complete set. So even if it helps another player, you have to be honest and show that there is a complete set in front of you. So if you complete your own set, you just take 1 gift without looking at it. If you complete someone else's, you're going to grab 2 gifts, look at it, choose 1 for yourself, and give the other to the person you completed their set. After taking the gifts, the player with the completed set discards their cards face up in any order. Then they take the 3 new cards from the deck, turning the outer to face up. If those new cards all match 2, they take another gift. So when you come across the next story tile, you want to place it next to the other story tile or tiles. That way, next player's turn, they can choose that as an option to play from. So we're going to now look at the story tiles. So Scrooge says, take a top card of the deck, look at it, then replace any card in front of any player, including yourself. Face down cards should be replaced face down. Put the card you replace on top of the discard pile face up. If you choose the Ghost of Christmas Past, you draw the top card of the discard pile. Then replace any card in front of any player, including yourself. Face down card should be replaced face down. Put the card you replace on top of the discard pile face up. So this is why it matters what order you put those cards in the discard pile, because later it may help another player get gifts. So just remember that when placing those cards in the discard pile. If you choose the Ghost of Christmas Present, you swap any 2 cards. You choose the cards in front of any 2 players, including yourself. So if you swap 2 cards and there's an outer card, you're going to make sure it's face up. And if it's center card, you're going to make sure it's face down. If you choose the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, point at a player's center card. That player reveals that card so everyone can see it and turns it face down. Then choose a different tile and does what it says. So what's good about the Ghost of Christmas Past, it basically lets you use 2 story tiles. You choose this one to show what someone's center card is. This can help you, but it also can help your opponents to get gifts. But it gives you the information you might need to know to actually get more gifts. Ending the game when a player takes the last gift or there's no cards left in the deck, the game is over. If there's only 1 present left and you complete someone else's set, you get to take it for yourself. Players flip their gifts face up and add up their score. The player with the highest score wins. If 2 or more players are tied for the highest score, the player with the most gifts wins. If players are still tied, they share the victory. So this is a nice Christmas Carol game. And I do like that it's with the Muppets. in some ways it helps you relive the story of Scrooge, which I do really enjoy their movie. I think the Muppet Christmas Carol in general is a good movie and is a good take on the original story. I do like all the colors of the cards. I like that it seems pretty well balanced when it comes to that. The gifts, there's 14 of them. 2 of them are 1s and 5s. So for the most part, you're either going to get your 2s, 3s, or 4s. So yeah, it may seem kind of bad to pick up a gift to give it to someone else. But of course, this gives you a chance to get a higher number than your opponent. And in the end, all you really need is the highest score. So either try to prevent them from getting as many gifts and try to get as many as you can for yourself, or try to get the game over faster by giving your opponent gifts that are lower numbers than you, so you are guaranteed to win. It's a nice, cute game, fun for everyone who plays it. The game is 2 to 4 players. When I played it for the first time, it was pretty simple, pretty fun. After we played it, we had to play it again because we enjoyed it that much. It's a nice game. Well, this game has some strategy into it. It does seem like sometimes it can be straight up luck, especially if the deck is not shuffled correctly. And then you can get chains where people complete one set and then another set pops up and they complete that set, and so forth and so forth. There is some strategy to it. It's not just straight up luck. So check it out if you can. Thank you for watching our video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. We still have more Christmas games yet to come. I hope you have a Merry Christmas.